Well, hello guys and gals. Welcome back to Neighborly Homestead. Appreciate you stopping by. It is an absolutely beautiful day today. I think we've got temps in the upper 60s at the moment. Sun shining, nice blue sky, a little bit of a breeze. We've got a lot on the agenda for today. Got some wood behind me in the wagon here we got to get stacked. I've got to get some wood loaded in the truck to go top off our roadside stands. And got a whole bunch of cutting and splitting that I want to get done. I just want to apologize for the lack of content lately. Things have just been crazy busy between work, life, kids, keeping the roadside stands going. And I just haven't had the time to make any content for videos, let alone watch other people's videos. So I'm still here, guys. I haven't left. But anyway, like I said, I appreciate you guys clicking on this video and taking the time to check us out. So we're going to kind of get right into it here. But I'll give you a little update on what we've been doing and what kind of wood we've been moving. So I'll show you that. All right. So we've got the wagon here filled with a mix of mostly soft maple. There's a little bit of ash in there. They've got a couple baskets here of some stuff that we've split here recently. There's 2 full ones and then a partial there. We've got full basket there and then 2 half baskets there. Got basket here to put wood in the truck for the roadside stand we got to top off. I got 2 full baskets there of some super dry ash that I cut. Tree didn't have any bark on it at all. Cut down, split, stacked the same day, and the stuff was reading only like 15 to 17% moisture. So that stuff's awesome. Over here, we've gone through, I think, like 3 baskets of bundle wood already. And then starting right here and over, that's all what we call section wood. So that's the stuff that isn't quite bundle grade. It goes in our loose stacks. I've already sold all 6 baskets off the top. And then I restacked, put fresher split stuff on the bottom, took the drier stuff from the bottom and put it up on the top. I've already sold the next 4 and restack these ones already. I still got to restack those. So we're 10 baskets of wood already since the beginning of May out of our stands. So, and if you caught our last couple videos, I'm not sure what the order is going to be. We did our video on building our new roadside stand that is at a local country store. That stand is super hot. Then up here, there's another fresh split basket. There's a fresh split basket. We got some kindling we've been working on. There's another fresh split basket of bagwood. I got 2 more baskets of bagwood here, fresh split. I still got to get to this cherry pile. And the one video with running the Frontier Fury from Bracken, from Frontier Firewood, that wood there, I still got to get that split up. I got this big ugly round that's been a kind of an eyesore in the background of a lot of my videos. That's finally quartered. I got to get that split. My plan is here, I got to get these 2 baskets out because they got blocked in by dumping wood here. My plan is here to get this whole area right here cleaned up and for this to kind of be my wood yard as far as my splitting location. It's kind of a nice spot under the trees, pines. It's nice shaded spot. We got some stuff coming in the works that we're going to be able to have a splitting station and bring all my rounds to it instead of being set up down at the log pile and having it in the way all the time, hanging out right at the edge of the driveway. But anyways, just trying to get caught up on stuff and make some room. So So like I said, the stands have been going nuts. We've been having real good sales. There's been a little bit of a lull last week or so at a couple of them, which is okay because it kind of gives us a little chance to catch our breath. It's tiring. I think I underestimated how well this third stand was going to do. And I know Phil and Karen, you guys from Allen Family Firewood, you know exactly what that feeling is like. Although this maybe isn't quite as as hot or as to the scale that you guys are doing, but I know what you're going through. So, as do a lot of you guys that do wood and sell things, you know, sell the firewood in the summertime, and even in the winter, I guess you could run into that. But having a stand that's that busy, just it keeps you moving. So, but anyways, guys, we're gonna get to it here. I'm probably gonna go do some cutting first, and then I'll do some stacking after I get a bunch of stuff cut up. So, stick around. And the saw of choice for today, at least for right now, is going to be my not so pretty, I don't know how well you can read that, my Stihl MS440 Magnum. I do not run this saw a whole lot, and I don't know why, because it's a fun saw to run. It's got a 24-inch bar, skip tooth chain, which you can see the teeth that is getting down there, but that is when the chain cuts the best, man. That thing rips. One problem I have with this saw, one of the reasons I don't run it a whole lot, is it's got an aftermarket rear tank and rear handle and tank assembly. The tank leaks. It didn't do it right from the beginning, but I need to get that changed out. But I wanted to get the saw out today and run it and make sure everything's going to be good for me to use this for a little while, because my my Echo 7310 is going to be going under the knife. Stay tuned for that. Let's go do some stacking so we got the wagon to run the conveyor into. Alright, there we have it. We're missing like, I don't know, 2 or 3 pieces there on the top. Just got some debris, bark, there's some stuff there I'll burn in my garage. We got from about there of bundle wood, or what I call bagwood. A couple pieces of kindling. But let's go out to the splitter, get that fired up and fill this up. Saw, split, stack, repeat. See it straightened out just by getting that out of there. Gotta go again. Slimy. Hey, hey! I guess that's okay. Yeah. We gotta pull the trailer ahead. Let me know when I gotta pull it ahead. We got through a good bit of that. So we got these beach rounds here. I'm going to keep that stuff separate. Eastonmade 1222 with a 4-way, standard 4-way. Iron Rhino 16-foot firewood conveyor with a rubber belt. We got those 2 rounds I got to finish cutting. I got 1 round there, 1 round there, and another round right there. And then we got more cutting to do on the log pile. Stihl MS 440 Magnum. Eastonmade 1222. Alright, we're going to take a break for lunch. And then we got to go run some errands and top off that 1 firewood stand. So we'll bring you along for that, and then we'll see where we're at after that. So appreciate you guys watching this long, and stay tuned if you want to see us fill the 1 stand and check our other stand. So we appreciate you staying around. Alright, we're here at one of our roadside stands, and yesterday there was a couple bags here gone, and there was a $10 stack, a $20 stack. Our kindling bags are gone. We got fire starters. Forgot to bring my weed whacker and clean up around it. We've had so much rain this spring. Stuff's growing like crazy. Alright, we're going to get it filled up. We got wood in the truck. Let's go. All right, we're filled back up for the most part. Added a couple bags, filled the loose stacks. Got to get some more kindling here. That's how much wood I had left. Let's go check out the next one. All right, we're here at the newsstand that's at the store. And everything's full on this side. We got a few bags. Not selling a ton of bags out of here, and they're getting faded. This side here, we got several bags gone. And we got a 20 stack gone. And a fire starter gone. So, the stand's doing pretty good so far. Alright everybody, kind of showed you a lot of stuff in this video. We did some stacking, we did some cutting, we did some splitting, we went and checked on the roadside stands. It's kind of a full life circle of the firewood, I guess, going from firewood logs to split wood, to getting stacked in the baskets to filling up a stand. I didn't actually record filling the stand, and I apologize for that. It was just super windy, and I knew there was no way I was going to be able to get the phone or the tripod to stand up. Plus there was a ton of traffic, and I didn't know if people would be pulling in for wood or what. But anyways, we appreciate you watching, and be sure to hit that thumbs up for me. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the process, I guess. And let me know how you guys are doing in your neck of the woods with roadside stands and stuff. If you guys are selling a lot of wood or bags or bundles or anything like that. I'd be curious to know how you guys are doing this year so far. At the time of this recording, it is the weekend before Father's Day, so you guys probably won't see it until either the Monday after Father's Day or maybe even the week after that. I'm not sure. I've got 2 videos recorded that are probably going to come out before this one. So, but anyways, like I said, thanks for watching, guys, and good Lord willing, we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.